We are two brothers who set on an epic journey around India by a three-wheeled auto rickshaw. Within 3 months, we covered most of the Indian states with total distance of 15,351 kilometers. So let us take you for a tour how to drive in India. India is a subcontinent with the world's second longest road network just after USA. Massive road network of 4.5 million kilometers can take you almost everywhere, from super express highways, national highways, main and side roads, the most terrifying rubber roads which could even challenge the best four-wheel drives. When you are engaged in Indian traffic, you can come across all sorts of road users, starting from pedestrians, animal-powered cars, motorcyclists, cars, three-wheel auto rickshaws, SUVs, buses, and trucks. And of course, not to mention the animals, starting from cows, goats, sheep, buffaloes, monkeys, camels, and elephants. You can find cows almost every corner of the street. Since cows are respected in India, hitting one of them can bring you heavy fines or even possibly a jail. In our experience, cows were the least dangerous and the most stable road users. As an old British colony, Indian traffic is right-hand, left-side drive. In reality, traffic flow can be almost every direction. Had a bad day and missed a turn up? It is just fine to make a heel turn and travel back the same way you came. Perhaps the most frequent question is, what is this honking all about? Well, at India, you need to use more senses than just your eyesight. It is not just keeping your eyes on the traffic, but also the listening. Most foreigners at first place get it wrong. What is this honking all about? Well, simply it is just a way of communication. Let us give you an example. Whenever someone is about to overtake you, they will let you know by giving a honk. It is good to remind yourself, it is not rude in any means. It is just a way they let you know that they will attempt to overtake you. It could look first that mirrors are nothing and no one uses them. Well, in most cases that is true. But deciding not to check your mirrors when changing lanes or direction can be like a Russian roulette. Traffic is tense and chance of hitting someone is more than just a blind guess. At the same time, keep in mind, a local general logic is that everything behind you has to give you away. For Indians, blinkers are just an accessory they haven't heard about, or they are not just interested about it. Yes, blinkers are used so rarely that you would even forget them yourself when joining Indian traffic madness. In that case, the best you can do is just to be prepared when someone's changing lanes or direction without any warning. Yet sometimes you can see people placing their hands out of the window, pointing left or right. No, it is not that they want to point at someone, but letting you know that they will make a turn. Having a safe distance just won't work at India. It is a country of 1.2 billion, which leaves no spare room. As soon as you leave a gap between yourself and the one in front of you, someone will more than likely break into the gap and cut you off.
They almost crashed.
Consider not all vehicles have brake lights. Some don't even have them presented. It can be a headache since they give you no warning, which gives you almost no time to react. So do not expect someone to warn you. Instead, keep all your senses alive, and whenever your foot is not on accelerator, you should be resting on a brake. You can expect potholes and unmarked speed breakers almost everywhere. A nice flawless looking asphalt road can suddenly surprise you with the deep potholes, just like someone has thrown hand grenades on a road. The more rural you go, the more extreme it can get. You can even find yourself driving inside a pothole which has its own potholes in it. Behold, of the most treacherous and perhaps dangerous part of the road, the speed breakers. Not because they mean to slow you down, but you can find them totally unmarked on curves and shady areas. It is a great way to wreck yourself and perhaps even to roll over. In most cases, you can expect unmarked speed breakers in villages and towns which are crossed with highways. Perhaps it is better to say India is a big traffic jam.
Yeah, traffic jam.
Big cities like Mumbai, traffic jams during the rush hours can last for hours. Things can get even more slower when celebrations are held such as weddings. For unknown reason, Indians prefer to share their wedding ceremonies along with the traffic. If that is not enough, then things can get even more slower. Whenever ministers or high-level politicians are being escorted, whole city traffic will cease to exist just right in front of your eyes. Never assume that you are on a main road and everyone has to give you away. Junctions are overfilled with vehicles, each one of them looking their way out of the junction, all at the same time. Do not assume that traffic lights will keep order on junctions. Red light is just a beautiful color which makes everyday life a little more colorful. When caught red crossing, policeman will take its part in form of bribe. If he doesn't take the bribe, then their officers will grab the cheap bribe money. It is widely known among Indians, but nothing is being done to stop this. Corruption at India is everyday life, and most policemen see foreigners as a pack of dollars. Bribes are asked with no shame.
Petrol. Petrol. What about petrol?
They will find a
Petrol
reason
for what?
if they want to. There is really no question that overtaking is the most dangerous maneuver, especially when what counts is the size of the vehicle. Trucks and buses tend to abuse any safety rules whenever we talk about overtaking. The best advice given here is just to stay away. U-turns are just sick. It is a matter of contest of balls. It is a continuous traffic opposite, slowly breaking into opposite traffic flow inch by inch till it cuts off the whole traffic. Imagine all the points explained before in the middle of the dark, where the visibility is greatly dimmed by the pollution and the opposing traffic. Near 70% of night drivers use the high beam headlights, which can blind your eyesight. That makes a perfect opportunity to run over pedestrians and cyclists who wander in the pitch dark. Indians are paying a high price in human lives for the chaotic traffic culture. With annually 125,000 traffic-related deaths, India is one of the most dangerous countries to drive at. Driving in India can be challenging. But to have a total freedom over your Indian adventure, driving at India is necessary. It can be so much rewarding for those who are willing to join the Indian traffic madness. If you liked our video and would like to hear more from us, then please hit the subscribe button. And if there's any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.